Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
I am Elma J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht. Again, I am Elma J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht.
That's right, it is Yacht Rock Wednesday. And on this day, I like to do adult contemporary hits from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they are normally of a Caucasian persuasion. I do have a surprise for you because the one that I have is actually from the year 2000. Now, before I get to that, today is the day after the 4th of July, and I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. But, you know, as a kid, even into my young adulthood, I often wondered if there are aliens, and that is something that we can discuss for another day. But if there are aliens, and they decided to invade North America around the 4th of July, and they saw all these fireworks from every single city and every single town in the United States around this time frame, would it make them change their mind and retreat?
Things that make you say,
you know what I'm saying? So, the first song that I'm going to do is from the year 2000, and it's from the group called Lifehouse. Now, I have done a Lifehouse song before. It was back when I first started doing the channel, and I had a remix version of their song, Everything, that I thought was completely awesome, but I've never actually reviewed one of their songs, you know, like I do now. So the song is called Hanging by the Moment, and it came out in the year 2000. Now, I do remember this song slightly because of how it has a little bit of like a melancholy feel to it, but I don't remember what, you know, the lyrics mean. I never listened to them for what the actual song meant. Because I'm a musician at heart, I listen to how the music makes me feel. So this will be the first time that I'm actually listening to the lyrics all the way through with the music and going like, and making some type of, you know, determination that you'll hear after I listen to this song. So let's take a look at what this song did on the charts. And Balamo, it went to number 1 in Australia, number 62 in Germany, number 42 in Ireland, number 19 in the Netherlands Dutch Top 40, number 31 on the Netherlands Single Top 100, number 6 in New Zealand, 16 in Scotland, 25 in the UK, number 2 on the UK Rock and Metal, number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 5 on the U.S. Adult Alternative Songs, number 1 on the U.S. Adult Top 40, number 1 on the U.S. Alternative Airplay, number 7 on the Mainstream Rock and Billboard, and number 2 on the Mainstream Top 40 Billboard. So, you know, I've been saying 2000 for a while, and trust me, I've been looking, and this is the first time I felt this was a song that was worthy to go ahead and review. So, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. So, without any further ado, here is Lifehouse and Hanging by the Moment.
Never felt this for anybody in my life. I didn't even know I could. And then you walk in, and from that first moment that I saw you, I knew.
Stop, please, Jack.
I can't stop how I feel, okay? I'm falling in love with you.
Desperate for changing, starving for truth. I'm closer to where I started. I'm chasing after you. I'm falling even more in love with you. Letting go of all I've held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm hanging by a moment here with you. Forgetting all I'm lacking, completely incomplete. I'll take your invitation. You take all of me now. I'm falling even more in love with you. Letting go of all I've held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm being by a moment here with you. I'm living for the only thing I know. I'm running and I crash where to go. And I don't know what I'm diving into. Staying by a moment here with you. There's nothing else to lose. There's nothing else to find. There's nothing in the world that can change my mind. There's nothing else. There's nothing desperate for changing, starving for truth. I'm closer to where I started, I'm chasing after you. I'm falling even more in love with you. Letting go of all I've held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm being by a moment here with you. I'm living for the only thing I know. I'm running and I crash where to go. And I don't know what I'm diving into. Just staying by a moment here with you. Just staying by a moment. Hanging by a moment. Hanging by a moment. Hanging by a moment here with you.
Okay, that had a long outro, a long fade, which I always appreciate. Now, I've been saying hanging by the moment, and it's hanging by a moment. That tells you how much I listen to the lyrics or even read in front of me. But one of the things I forgot is that Lifehouse is considered a Christian rock group. And it wasn't until I did the song Everything and looked at the lyrics for that one that I all of a sudden went like, oh yeah, and I forgot going into this song that they were a Christian rock group until the song actually started. And the thing is that back in the day, you saw all the charts that I showed that it hit, you know, adult contemporary, everything else like that. One of the ones you didn't see was any type of Christian rock. But when you listen to the lyrics, it makes sense. I am a Christian. I have that foundation. I'm not going to, blast it out on anybody, and I'm not going to sit there and try to, change you or, witness to you or anything else like that, like some people do. I'm not saying they're wrong for doing it. It's just not me. But when you listen to the lyrics, it sounds like somebody who's missing something in their lives, and they're, basically giving themselves up to the Lord because of that. You go by desperate for changing, starving for truth. I'm closer to where I started. I'm chasing after you. I'm falling even more in love with you, letting go of all I've held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm hanging by the moment here for you. Forgetting all I'm lacking, completely incomplete. I'll take your invitation. You take all of me now. Let me see. Chorus goes again. I'm living for the only thing I know. I'm running and not quite sure where to go. I don't know what I'm diving into. Just hanging by a moment here with you. There's nothing else to lose. There's nothing else to find. There's nothing in the world that can change my mind. And that's basically it, and goes over and over and over again. So it's cool because I do remember that there was a big influx into, religious or Christian music that was making the mainstream, whether you consider Amy Grant, Lecrae and hip hop, and you have Lifehouse, and there were other groups around that time frame that could just slip that in there amongst all the other, pop rock songs that or hip hop songs that were on the charts, and all of a sudden people will go like, hey, and they're jamming to the song, not realizing, the actual words to it. I'm not saying it's like an okey doke, but, sometimes Christian rock music, especially in the past, was very like, and this is Jesus, that kind of thing. And it, for a younger generation, it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. It's lame. It's hokey. When I went to church and had to sing all those hymnals and things like that, they just seemed like they were rooted in the years that they came out, like in the 1800s or something like that, and nobody had changed it at all. So it was good to see this kind of change that kind of started happening in the 80s from my perspective. You had a lot of people that were trying to infuse this kind of, modern day music to these old style classics. So if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.